we had this Toji Kwatako lifting the age limit. Many of the members in the opposition were playing double. They are holding meetings and saying, we have no problem with this law, but how will our people, our voters, see us? To the extent that when the speaker suspended some members, others went to lobby, please suspend us also. Otherwise, too far, to ground too far. So the next day, the speaker brought a supplementary list. In addition to those I suspended yesterday, I hereby suspend the following also. What sort of parliament is that? What is that, leadership or dealership? Dealership. Now, we also want some specific dates when the opposition sets the agenda. You know, the opposition go around saying, for us, we have no say. But these guys are many. When Mao is speaker, Mao is going to say, opposition, you also represent a section. Now, what is important to you? Bring it on in the agenda. No hiding. No hiding. Because they just keep reacting. Ping pong, ping pong, ping pong. How can you have politics of ping pong, ping pong? We cannot have ping pong. When are you going to initiate also? This time the government says the ping must come from your side. We are also going to do the ponging. So start. Like in a game, they say you serve now. You are saying that I'm bringing a bullet. You now bring your bullet and insist. That is what will happen when Mao is speaker. I'm telling you these things to show you that I'm not just seeking to be speaker because I want to wear that horse hair and call myself Right Honorable Speaker. I have thought about this thing carefully. And I'm doing it only for this time, the next 5 years, to save Parliament. The other idea that we have, I've already talked about recorded votes, to ensure transparency. Because there are those who, instead of saying no, they just yawn. We will revive the Independent Parliamentary Budget Office. Wow. In addition, we want members of Parliament to stop this business of bringing mwana wa koja, mwana wa jaja. There must be a minimum of qualification for personal assistants and researchers. And we will make sure the resources are there. But when you're a member of Parliament, you go to the village and they say, Mwana wa Senga is there, has no job. Take him to Parliament. Then the only job they do is go and bring this money from the bank. Go and do this. After 5 years, what experience have they got which can make them employable? Zero. As party president, I'm proud that I've brought people to be my assistants. I've mentored them. You remember Elvis Kintu. I could not afford to keep him. Eventually, the Lord Mayor stole him. Went and assisted him. I've mentored so many others. You must get people who have potential, not people who are stuck in the village. If they are stuck in the village, first prepare them before bringing them. You cannot bring them immediately. We are also going to ensure that documents of Parliament are translated in local languages. Parliamentary reports should be translated into local languages. You've seen how the election of Speaker has become a national issue. Since when has the election of Speaker become an issue for everybody? But now the vegetable sellers, borders, taxi touts, all of them are saying this issue of speakership, because we have made it to tell we have made it clear to them that the kind of person elected speaker will determine the kind of Uganda we will have. Yeah. We will ensure that the gallery is open again. As you know, the gallery members the Ugandans don't know that they actually are entitled to go to the gallery. We should have a fixed number of people who can come and access the gallery on a first come, first served basis. Those days we used to walk from Makerere and they would give you little cards. If the cards are finished, they tell you the gallery is now full, try tomorrow. So people would go and queue. Have you seen people queuing to go to the gallery? People are queuing to go and beg for support from MPs. They are not interested in the discussion because they doubt whether it can change their lives. So the most important thing is, oh, Mbaka, you know, champa. But somebody would say, I want to go and see whether the Mbaka is going to increase PDM money access to ensure that corruption stops in the district, or whether my school will get a teacher's house or a new classroom. People are not interested. That's why we say, make Parliament great again. So these are some of the ideas that we have put in place based on the experience that I have. I want to conclude by once again encouraging the members of the 12th Parliament to respect themselves if they want to be respected. But how can you be respected if you are swayed by this, like this? If you are an invertebrate, who will respect you? You have got to first respect yourself. Parliament is out of touch with the life of the country, and it is not up to date. I know for sure that we are tackling the national question, and we are also tackling the question of colonialism, the effects of colonialism and the trauma it caused. Because this system of politics was just transplanted. It is a graft. So I am not discouraged at all, and I repeat that our agreement with the NRM is a dynamic document, because you will be asking, why would I expect to be invited to the caucus? A cooperation agreement is not a monument, it is a dynamic document. Under Article 7, it is provided that new areas of cooperation will be agreed upon. And we have proposed to the President that the position of Speaker should be a new area of agreement. And I'll gladly submit to the decision of the caucus, but not the pronouncements that are not based on well-stated processes. I'm strengthened by the latest position declared by the chairman of the Electoral Commission of the NRM. After all, we want to save Uganda.